Hi Pisces. Let's do a collective reading for you today and see what you need to be aware of. Today is Wednesday, the 24th of September, 2025. But whenever you watch the videos, when you're supposed to receive the messages. Also, Pisces, take what resonates for you and leave the rest, as this is a Pisces collective. Pisces. See what you need to be aware of today. Thank you all for being here and supporting the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You have privileged lady, mature man, and lovers, family room. So to me here, Pisces, you have this privileged lady and the mature man. There's a connection here. Whether this connection is together or not, they're thinking of each other. This could be someone that's an old soul. If you're not this privileged lady, Pisces, you are the mature man. But there is somebody that is thinking about this pure love. They're hoping that this love lasts a long time. They have this peace and hope that it will last a long, long time. So this could be somebody that you live in a house with. You've got family room on the back of the deck, but it could be someone that you were living in a family room with. To me, it's looking like the energy coming off it is like this everlasting love. So, Pisces, let's have a look. What does Pisces need to know today, spirits? Everlasting love. So you have the Six of Swords in your recent past. You then have the Seven of Swords. So you've got the Six of Swords, then the Seven of Swords. All divine timing here. You then have the Nine of Chalices, so the Nine of Cups. In your current energy, my beautiful Pisces, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. You then have the Knave of Pentacles in the center of your reading. And the Nine of Pentacles. In your future energy, the Queen of Pentacles. You then have the Knight of Pentacles. So there's a lot of focus here on stability. Okay, going from the current into the future energy here. I don't feel like you're the only one thinking about stability here. There's another energy. On the back of the deck, you've got Judgment and the Emperor. Okay. That person that's thinking about you here, Pisces, I feel like there's an age difference between you and them. Just have a look at the cards. It doesn't help, I've got them in my hand. Okay. Pisces, let's see what you need to be aware of. What is the Six of Swords for Pisces today, spirits? So we all know what the Six of Swords is. It's about moving into calmer water. And you've got the Seven of Cups. So you have a lot of options here. You've got a lot of thoughts, a lot of ways to go. You know, there's a spoilt for choice energy here in the recent past, making a decision, having an idea, but bringing it down to earth. And I see you making a decision, and there's a journey or there's movement in the recent past. So you've made a decision in the recent past there to work on something new, whether this is something to do with love or this is something to do with work. It's a new option. It's a new dream. So you now have the Seven of Swords. So with that Seven of Swords there, to me, I feel like, sorry, Pisces, you've realized something with the Tower. So in the recent past, you could have received a message. You could have seen something about a collapse of a commitment. Okay, could have been with an Aries, or someone that has Aries in their chart. But there was something you were building here with somebody. And to me, they could have manipulated you a little bit with it. Could have been a bit of lies as to why this is unsteady and as to why this came crashing down. But I see some type of lies or ghosting type of energy as to why the Tower has come crashing down. What is this Nine of Chalices? The Ace of Cups. So there's a manifestation that has come in the recent past. It could be new love, whether it's new love or a renewal in love. To me, you're choosing something. And as I said, you could be choosing new love or a new lover. There is a new option here that you're going towards, okay? The thing is, with that Nine of Chalices, you've got to be in that manifestation energy for the manifestation to actually come into fruition. So I see here you being love. Okay, you could be giving love to family. You could be giving love to yourself. To me, you're spending time with a lot of community, family members, people that are close to you. But to me, you're giving to the right people where there's overflowing love, where there is this equal exchange of commitment and love. That's why the cup is overflowing. Let's have a look at the Ten of Pentacles. What is this Ten of Pentacles for Pisces? The Nine of Wands. So to me here, you want a steady tower, okay? It's reminding me of the Tower, but that's really, really steady, okay? It's on solid foundation. There's a goal there. You could be worried that your dreams aren't going to come into fruition. In the current energy, there's this wounded warrior. And I feel like this is you. You're fighting for what you want, okay? You're fighting for this Ten of Pentacles. And I feel like with the Nine of Wands, the message is to keep going, okay? So I feel like here you could be trying different things, okay, to get you to that Ten of Pentacles. You may need to try different things. You may need to be a bit more adventurous instead of being in fortitude with that Nine of Wands. But you are slowly getting there to that stable tower. What is the Knave of Pentacles in the center of the reading. The Knave of Wands. So I feel like here you could be trying something different. To me, it is something that is just the beginning. You know, whether it is the official beginning or it's something that you're actually now confirming that you're going to work on that idea. I feel whatever this is, it drives you forwards. It's something that you're very passionate about. It's something that keeps you moving. This idea, I feel like you want to move it. It's something that I feel has come in as you move down your path, your spiritual path. This is something that's came into your life, I feel, at the right time. It could have actually came into your life, you know, as the tower crashed. There's more room in your energy for more ideas. So I feel there's something very important in the center of your reading here that Divine wants you to push forwards, and it's something that I feel you're doing alone. I feel if you work on this here, Pisces, it could bring in more success. Tell us about the Nine of Pentacles. The Three of Wands. So in that current energy, you are someone that's very, very focused on bringing something into fruition, bringing that Ten of Pentacles into fruition. You know, you're at the 9, you're nearly there. I feel like you're not expecting this at all. I feel like there's rewards coming towards you, Pisces, that you do not know are coming. Because you've got your head down. To me, you're doing a lot of work. To me, you want something to come into fruition. And as you're working, I feel like all of a sudden, there's some type of success that you will receive. Let's have a look in the future. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Tell us about this Queen of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups. To me here, Pisces, I see in the future good things, okay? Because you're focused on yourself. To me also, you've got a lot of happiness. There's a lot of peace. You've left something out in the cold and there's so much peace and harmony, I feel, in your energy. You're giving to the right things. And I feel like there's abundance coming. Look at you holding that coin for your hard work. There's like this fortune after difficulty. I see you receiving. You could even be seeing the number 10. 10s represent closing a cycle, starting something new. But I see in the future here, Pisces, something that you're working on is going to pay out. Tell us about the Nine of Pentacles. What is the Knight of Pentacles, spirits? The Two of Swords. So I feel like here you've been looking at different options. In the future, I feel like you realize, Pisces, that there's another option, another option that you end up working on is actually something that is going to last a lot longer than what you're working on now, I feel. And it's something that you've only really just started. To me, I feel like you haven't worked on it because you feel comfortable. I feel like this has been an idea for a while, but you don't see it as something that's going to work. I don't know, maybe you could have tried it before. But it actually is something that's going to be the long term. You've got the Nine of Coins. It's just part of the journey. I just see you moving into luxury. You're doing a lot of work here, Pisces. You're doing a lot of work on yourself. You're focusing on stability and abundance. Tell us about strength. The Three of Cups. To me here, Pisces, in the future, I just see so much good, okay? I see a lot of happiness. There's a celebration coming with the Three of Cups. You're celebrating something with the people around you. I feel like you standing in strong in the face of adversity, okay? You being this unique, independent person, you're standing there with your hand in that lion's mouth. It's like people are gasping. Like, wow, look at Pisces. I feel like because you're standing out, if you stand in your power, there's going to be a lot of celebration for not only you, but the people around you. I see a lot of success coming in. That's all I can see in this reading. But you do have, you know, there's a blessing coming in. There's also a lot of rest and relaxation, calmness in your energy. The war is over. But I feel like also you could be working with somebody. There could be somebody in your energy. As I said, there's loved ones or family, friends around you that are working with you, that are helping you. These people will be celebrating with you. So let's have a look at these two cards on the back of the deck. You've got Judgment and the Emperor. Tell us about Judgment. Judgment is Scorpio energy. The Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is the juice worth the squeeze? There's something here that you're doing that's comfortable, okay? It's comfortable, but I feel like you've got to step out of the box. Stepping out of the box, doing something different. To me, I feel like this is you, and this is also you. Starting something new here, whatever this is that's starting something new is going to be bringing in abundance, stability. Whatever this new is, whether it's romantic or platonic, you've also got justice. So I see this being successful if you put the work in. I feel like right now is time to be putting in the work. You know, do good, receive great. Tell us about the Emperor. I feel like you're getting into this Emperor role. I don't feel like you expect it at all. There's something really big you're walking into. You're walking into a big role here, Pisces. You're standing in your power. You're about to be standing in that power of the Emperor. What is this Emperor? The King of Wands. If you don't know what this is, you know, I feel like look into things that drive you. I feel like the idea is going to come if you don't know what this idea is, this new idea, this new cycle. As I said, it could be romantic for some, it could be platonic for some. So, and look at that, you've got the Ten of Chalices. To me, with this Ten of Chalices, it's like the angels are handing you this new option. It's something new. And it's going to be it's going to leave you very, very happy. So Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. I love you all so much. Thank you all for being here. Have a great day, but I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.